Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of the Bournemouth Save. We've reached the midpoint of the season. These are the past two games. Wolves we won 1-1, drew 1-1, and Sheffield we won 4-0. Today we've got Liverpool and the first round of the FA Cup we're in, which is the third round against Fulham. So, two tough games, but hopefully secure a win. But Giovanni comes into the side. We'll get number 28. So let's get into it. So how are we doing? It's Thursday. This will be probably the final episode of the week, as tomorrow, obviously work, later things, haven't done the episode yet. So this will be the end of the week for us. So 3 episodes this week. 3 or 4 most of the time probably. But they're telling Martin Vidtek it was a mistake to sell, but it is life. He was unhappy here, so we had to sell. So let's get into it. Hope you're all doing well. England now face Spain at the weekend in the Women's Euros final. Hopefully we can beat Spain. We weren't looking great against Germany, so hopefully, all being well, we conquer them. But we will see. Right. Let's hit 80th minute here. I'm thinking about changing tactics, so next match could be a new tactic here. Petrovic to take. Petrovic. Danso to Zabanier. Zabanier doesn't get it clear and Thuram misses it. And we hit the 30th minute hit. Here's Becker, Allison to Silva, Gravenberch. And Ricky gets it. Ricky. Does too much. Shows the ball to him. There's Runcorn to shoot. Allison Becker saves. And here's Joe Gomez, but highlight has ended, which in theory is a good thing. But hopefully we can get into this game now. We look better. We've had 2 shots on target, and they've only had 1. But it's a free kick to Liverpool here, so they take their time with it. It's Mo Salah, and Mo Salah scores. Petrovic beaten by near post, and it's a sad reality of a goal there. But that's life. That's how the cookie crumbles. And we go down 1-0. We go into the break 1-0 down. Vitor Roque hasn't really looked stressed apparently, but he needs to buckle up. He needs to buck up, sunshine. 3 yellows. Drewsbury will come on. Runcorn hasn't really done much, so he will come off for Kieran Drewsbury Hall. And also, title race has slipped away, but that's down to poor form, all on me probably. So that's why the tactic might change next games. Try and push on to top 4. Hopefully just Europe would be nice this season, I think now. Thiago will come off. And Bread Road will come on. Gomez to Szoboszlai, Gomez, Antonio Silva, Curtis Jones, Bread Road, Giovanni, Fulan, and Fulan misses. Still 1-0 here. Here's Fulan again. Shrewsbury Hall with the cross. Doesn't get in. Here's Satori. Bread Road, Riquet. A Bread Road misses. That could be a miss of the season here. And also, Alanga's not performed for me, so he could be on the dropping block if the right bid comes in. I'm not inept in selling him because I know there's better wingers out there. Here's Mika Marmo, Giovanni now. Giovanni's apparently better than Alanga. Here's Zabani, right, Fulan, Giovanni here, Giovanni, Gio, misses by a country mile. And that could be our final chance. If it's not, we've only got one more really. And Liverpool now coming on strong again. Petrovic doing well to parry them. And Vitor Roque, no, Satori will come off. And that will be my final change. Ethan led on. So as we tick on final 2 minutes here. Here we go, final minute, and it is a loss to kick off the episode against Liverpool. They were the better side. It's a sad time. But that is how the cookie crumbles. And now we have to kick on to the next game. It will be Fulham. Also, the number of people angry at not playing is why I'm getting rid of Klaus as well. So as you can see, teams are interested. We'll see now who sends in a bid. But that will be probably next episode. I will show you who's gone and who stays. Giovanni. Alanga's off for this game. Shrewsbury is going to come on for this game. It's a game we should beat. I think it would be beating them. Castro's also on the chopping block. Whittaker will come in for striker. He's not performing that good, Roque. And I don't know if to bring in a new striker or not. Obviously, there's someone called Vinks from Ajax, which is quite interesting. Let's rest these guys. Because we have just had a game. Rest for 2 days. Come back. Hopefully we can win against Fulham. But I hope we're all doing well. Obviously, in real life, Xavi Simons, Hato could be signed for Chelsea. Victor Goretzka has signed for Arsenal pretty much. So that is a shame because that makes Arsenal all that stronger. But in this save, he signed for Tottenham. Gokeres signed for Tottenham in this save. Montreal signed Colorado, 3 to 22 mil. Ain't too bad business, I don't think. And we sim now to the Fulham game. Then we got Ipswich, Brentford, and Chelsea. Then we will be back for Arsenal and Man U. Evan Nielsen's I bring back to sell, so he's on his way. McKenna's on his way as well. So he's on his way into loan of AS Monaco. So he's going to go and get some game time. Hopefully come back next season as a starter. But we will see. As we hit Fulham. As you can see, he's also in talks with Feyenoord. Don't know what he chooses. He could choose both of them, but Monaco would be a nice one. They're into a goalkeeper because they don't have one. As we can look now, Arsenal winning 4-1 against Tottenham there. We've also signed backups for centre-back in Will Fish. Claesson signs for us, even though he doesn't have a work permit, which is great. Not. So he probably will be on the chopping list, even though he was birthed into the Leeds Academy. Doesn't get a work permit, which is great. Another team interested in being Forest, but you won't get games on that. As we sign Andrea Santos, Adam Rolo on loan. Tuchel signs for Ipswich. What a downfall career he's had then. Harrison Mahone, he's a bit rubbish. So as we hit Fulham now, it is going to be an interesting game. We will sign him into the side. Andrea Santos, welcome. Been with me at Valencia, as you guys know, and was with me at Mainz. So he knows how I play, which is all good. So Santos will come into the side. Ron Gertzer, trying to get rid of him on loan is so difficult. He doesn't want to go to the two affiliates I have. So that's not great. Then he just declines everyone else. But it's a shame. Tabba will come on for Bread Road. And Whitaker will come off. Tabba. Who do I start? Tabba. This is the sort of game Tabba really wants to thrive in here. Okay, Ricky will come off for Santos then. We will go with an all Chelsea midfield against Fulham here. So let's get into it. You do see my decisions live. I do question myself most of the time. Squad number, he will get number 25. A bit like Moises Caicedo. So let's get into it. Hopefully we can win this game. Start a cup run, but we will see. As we get into it now. Your favourites apparently. Santos. It's always good to have a plan B. Let's see what unfolds here. But let's get into it. Petrovic in goal again. Here's Oliveira. For God's sake. Tabba's going to get a red. Tabba's got a red. Well, maybe we shouldn't have started him. Giovanni and Thiago up front then. Oh crap. So, looks like we're going with a couple of fullback on attacks to cover their spots, but it's not a great start for us here. As we get into the match, 18 minutes in, nothing's happened. Here's Thiago, and Thiago misses. And now Martins. This is going bad to worse with. So Fallon comes back on. Hector. This is not going well. Thiago again. And Leno with double save. Showing good hands to get there. It's unfortunate. Here's Richarlison. Oliveira. Fallon gets it away. Here's Sartori. That is a man you don't want to be starting the counter attack here. Back to Thiago here. Santos. Sartori. Santos. Here's right. And it's missed. Right's missed. We are on top here against all the odds. But Chelsea are 1-0 against Doncaster. Here's Adingra. For Fulham, Adingra cuts in, and Petrovic. That is one hell of a worse goal to concede there. Beaten by his near post as we head into extra time. That is a horrible one to concede there. But we head in, and we're heading 1-0 down. This could be the end of the FA Cup run already. We'll bring Vitor Roque on. And that will be my only change. Fresh arms. Meant to be favourites. But we don't look like it right now. We'll go positive behaviour. There's Tete. Oliveira. Vitor Roque. Here's Danso. Zabania. Danso. Santos here. So we just play between the back. We're not really advancing up the pitch. Fallon. Here's Fallon here. Hector Fallon. It's hit the bar. This game's torture. It's only 55 minutes in now. We will make changes. Giovanni will go back on the left. We've got to go attacking now. He will go back to the inform. Right will come off for Ethan Alanga, Tony Alanga, not Ethan Alanga. Why was his name Ethan there? Alanga will come back on the left instead. And Drewsbury will drop. He will drop to centre mid on the support still, because we've got to push for that goal now. Right. It's 30 minutes to go to find an equaliser here. And here's Simon Adingra. Now of Southampton in real, not Southampton, Sunderland in real life, and Petrovic, brilliant save. He's got hands to old Petrovic. Andreas Zabania gets a head away. Here's Drewsbury again. Boca goes in late apparently, as we tick on now. And out, 30 minutes to go. Here's Oliveira, Simon Adingra. Really has run the show for Fulham today. Kenny Tete gets tackled. Here's the Barnier. Fulan down this right now. Gets tackled by Antonio Robertson. Tony Robertson. Alanga, Tony. Alanga. Satori. Alanga. Don't hold back Alanga, I heard you say. And it hits the upright. This game is doing my head in. And Leno saves. It's just not our day, apparently. Taba getting a red card has really put salt into the wounds here. So, free kick now. Drewsbury all to take. Can he bend it in? Leno again. Leno saves again. This man is on a streak of just annoying me. That's so, and it goes behind third corner. It's another corner. Drewsbury all to whip it in. And doesn't get there. Here's Alanga. Drewsbury all. Santos doesn't strike it clear. And this could be it. Final 20 minutes to go. Drewsbury will come off. Briquet will come on. And I will bring Santos off for Runcorn. Dominica Runcorn will come on as more of an attacking player here. We've got to go very attacking now. Final 10 minutes of the game, we demand more. But looking at other results, Chelsea are through, escaping that scare. Here we go again. Charlison, Lukey, Muniz, and Satori gets it. Falan, all out-headed by Richarlison, sorry. But he was also man-marked by 2. But as we head to the final 10 minutes, here's our opportunity, I think. And Leno again. Leno saving. It's a corner. And Vitor Roque to take. Doesn't get a clean strike on that. Here's Runcorn. Vitor Roque. It's a foul, I think. No, it's a goal kick. That could be it. 22 shots, 8 on target. It just ain't good enough. We are going to go tacking here now. Let's push these inside forwards up. Let's push this Mazzila up as well. Here's the chance for Lan. And Richarlison. And that's it. 6+ minutes. Don't see us getting back into this. But here's a chance. Danso, Satori, Reich, Ricky, Runcorn. It's the Italians. Commence. And Leno again. Leno is doing my head in. But this could be it. Petrovic is up. Vitor Roque, and it's offside. And we are out of the FA Cup here. And that is sad. But Leno, what a performance from him. He deserves player of the match there. As we now end the episode, we are out of the FA Cup. We're probably out of the title race. Goodbye, and see you next week.